Good morning, class, and welcome back to Hot School. I hope you had a great recess. Today, we are going to be talking about Blaze, who is a fire bat from the StarCraft universe. He is a frontline warrior, and I'm going to give you a forewarning. He is by far one of my worst warriors that I play, so enjoy that. So without further ado, we're going to get started here. Alrighty, so on the friendly team we have Blaze, Genji, Raynor, Orphea, and Alexstrasza versus Orphea, Mal'Ganis, Murky, Lucio, and Phoenix. We're going to be on the Infernal Shrine, so being able to control an area is going to be pretty valuable for us. The thing with Blaze is he is, when played correctly, which I will try my best to do, but I make no guarantees, he is one of the he can sustain himself for a long period of time. However, like I said, he's not my best hero. I tried to get real good with him, and I'm just not quite there. And I you know what? The first step is admitting that you have a problem. I have a Blaze problem. Okay. So, looking at what CC the really only CC they have is going to be Mal'Ganis, Lucio Boop, and I mean if Phoenix goes Octograph. So we're actually going to take Neural Stim Pack. Actually, no, we're going to take the Endurance Stim Pack so we can have a shield. So going over our abilities here. Our Q ability is called Flame Stream. If you've played StarCraft, it's the basic attack, essentially, of the fire bats. He's going to shoot a stream of fire, 2 streams, 1 from each arm, in a straight line in front of us. Our W ability, which we just threw down there. What? How did that even look that? I'll get the name here in a second. Apparently, everybody wants to go. So our W ability is called Oil Spill. We throw down oil on the ground, which can then be ignited by our Q ability, Flame Stream. He's going to come in, we're going to go ahead and stun him, and we're going to light everybody on fire. So Oil Spill, when you throw it on the ground, it slows targets, but as soon as you light it, it no longer slows them, it does damage to them. One of the cool things about Blaze is that he... one of his abilities to sustain is to actually ignite that oil, which we're going to do right here, and stand in it. So he actually gains health from standing in fire. Our E ability is called Jet Propulsion. Basically just a simple little charge, stunning as we hit the target. And our trait is called Pyromania, which gives us armor and deals damage around us as we kind of just emit fire all over us. And that's what we're going to go ahead and use right there to help secure that Mal'Ganis kill. We're going to go ahead and throw that fire down there, do a little bit of damage. Go ahead and get on our mount because, well, you know, we got nothing else to do right now, so we're just going to kind of cruise around in a little circle here. I can do that too. Throw down our oil stream, light that all on fire, get rid of that puffer fish so Murky doesn't get any stacks if he went bribe, and light his ass on fire. Throw down some oil, burn it, throw down more oil. Since there's already oil there that's on fire, the next oil will catch on fire as well. Come back here. Blaze is not amazing at lane clear, but he can do okay. His sustain in a lane is pretty good because he can get back his own health. Or just kind of annoying that Phoenix. We don't really have any mana, so we're just going to go ahead and finish out the wave right there, and then we're going to Hearth. At level 4, we're going to take... Adhesive Petroleum. What this does is this gets rid of the fact that when we would light our oil on fire, it would not slow people. So now when we light our oil on fire, it will slow enemy heroes that are caught in it. We're gonna come up here and see what's going on. Okay, nothing much. Let's go mid here. Actually, let's see if we can tag somebody that's trying to rotate down. Oh, seriously? I'm just gonna stop like right in front of you. Go ahead and pop our shield. Go ahead, pop Pyromania, do more damage. Oh, damn. Oh, we took a lot of damage there, but we almost did the thing. We're gonna come back here, grab our sippy cup so we can get up some health here. We'll go down here. We queued up a second movement there by holding shift and doing our movement there. Same as pretty much any RTS. All right. Throw down our oil. We're going to stand in this so we can get back some health. And we're going to do the same here. Orphea can hit us because we're just going to go ahead and regain our health by standing in our flyer, and our Alexstrasza is going to keep us up. We're just focusing on the objective now. That was really bad. Throw down this and go ahead and put down this oil so we can get all those stacks. Go ahead and pop our shield so we don't take as much damage for a second. Throw down some oil, light it. Kind of use our oil to zone them out after the fact. Grab a regen globe. I need health, so we're gonna go ahead and throw down this and start that Lucio on fire. We're gonna use our charge to get us out of there. At this point, we need to just back out. Level 7, we're going to take Grill and Kill. So as enemies are damaged by our ignited oil, we're going to gain stacks. After we gain 60 stacks, the reward is going to increase the duration by 2 seconds and the damage by 20%. Throw down some oil. Get some more of those stacks. Do the same here. We're going to try to get that without getting rooted, but not much we can do there. Alright, we're going to throw down this oil and then just stand in it so we can go ahead and heal ourselves up. Work on this immortal. Throw down some fire over at those guys. Pop our shield, because that was really poor. Well, I want the heal. Oh no! I should have just backed up. That Alexstrasza made me want to go in there, but then I got hit by the Punisher, which made it so that it didn't really help too much. So Murky's getting tons of value right now using his bribe ability. He was able to bribe this camp behind us. Didn't even look, and yep, he took it. So he was able to bribe that camp behind us while we were doing the objective. So that's going to be something that's going to be annoying throughout this entire match. So the big thing with Blaze is that he has the potential to be very sustainable. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but he can do consistent damage. So the longer he stays in a fight, the more damage he can do. Right now, looks like our team is trying to press a fight down there at the bottom, which is something we should not be doing, as we do not have level 10s, but our enemy does. I'm going to come down here because he might be able to save somebody or do something heroic.
Let's drop the beat.
Power of my ancestors flows through.
Alright, now we're going to go back mid. Because we need XP. They're gonna get that fort. Because we do not have level 10s.
Heads up, people. Our fort's been trashed.
So we need to come up here and try to get this up. Oh wow, our Q ability doesn't hit the pufferfish. That's awesome. So at level 10 we're going to take Bunker Drop. Which allows us to drop down a bunker that our allies can get in. We're going to pop our shield. And it allows them to get in a bunker, nullifying anything that's going wrong with them. So if they have any dots or they're about to be hit by a big damage or kind of anything like that, they can pop in there. And they can shoot enemies while inside of there. Now it is it's one of those ults that timing is key on it, because you're trying to use it to avoid damage, or you can even use it when you are pushing forward towards the enemy, and you need something to absorb some tower hits. You can go ahead and drop it on them. So we throw down this, and we can go ahead and do damage in there. We're gonna go ahead and pop out of there. Yeah, kill that Genji. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of these minions. Murky just bribed that camp again. It's annoying. So his egg must be somewhere up here because he died. So we need to find that egg. We need to find that egg. Get rid of him. Shrine is active, so we need to be getting on this thing, so we can hopefully get this Punisher. So Blaze really does excel at stuff like this. As long as there aren't other heroes around that can do more actual like burst damage, because he can go ahead and do a fair amount of damage on these. Tried to help, couldn't get in there quick enough, because he can do that sustained damage. Alright, well, we finished our quest, so we're going to do a little bit more damage with our oil. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop here, which is going to nullify that ability from pop this. Oh. Which nullified the Phoenix ult that was going to be shot at us, so we were able to get into the bunker and hide from that. Bunker is a lot like, I look at it to be a lot similar to like Medivh portals or stuff like that. It is an awesome ability, but it's only awesome if the A, it's used correctly, and B, your team actually picks up on that you're using it and they hop into there. So at level 13, we're gonna go ahead and take Jet Propulsion, creates a trail of oil. So this is gonna be a twofold ability for us. It allows us to have oil behind us, obviously, which will allow us to ignite it. So as stuff is happening, so we can go ahead and do this, and then ignite the oil, and so we can go ahead and hit that minion wave, do a little bit of damage to that immortal. Burninating. Just like Trogdor on the countryside and the thatched roof cottages. I'm gonna take that regen room. We want to get on the... we messed that up. We're going to go ahead and do that. Put down a bunch of oil. Put down more oil. And we're just going to stand in it, because we can take that damage. Alright. So let's go mid. They're just out lane pressuring us like crazy. Go ahead and throw that down, which is going to put down some more oil. Throw down some more oil. And so at this point, we can go ahead and use oil that's been ignited to do a decent amount of wave clear and just kind of overall provide us a little bit more oomph. Go toss down that. Down more oil, try to get... What we need to do is we need to get rid of this minion wave, because they're going to push up with it. And if they're not taking tower damage, we're kind of in trouble. We want them to take as much tower damage as possible. Let's see if we can stop this camp. So do that. We're going to charge in, which is going to cause more oil behind us. We're going to pop our bunker, then pop our shield. We might live this. Just ignite that there. Toss that down on that Phoenix in the hopes to slow him. I was hoping that Genji would survive a little bit longer.
Oh, someone needs.
Nice kill, Raynor.
That was easy.
All right, at level 16, we're gonna go ahead and take Pyromania heals for damage done.
You want original or extra crispy? Let's do this.
And what that's gonna allow us to do is when we are in those kind of fights, we can use our trait, our Pyromania trait, and do a little bit more damage, or heal from that damage. Just once again, kind of increase our sustain a little bit. And since they do tend to swarm us when we are getting in these fights, it's gonna be helpful. Right now, Murky is just kind of controlling this map, and that's what's really kind of keeping us down at this point. Go ahead and pop our bunker. We're gonna go ahead and get out of our bunker. He's blind as a bat, and yeah, he was pretty blind there. Murky's gonna take this camp here in a sec. I'm gonna come down here and try to. I was hoping he was going to be right there, at least to try to stop his bribe. And we're going to get out of here, because I don't want to get caught trying to fend off a camp with a Murky and then potentially somewhere else. That would go ahead and that would take us out. It's more to Punisher's gun, I heard. So far, we've been doing okay as far as what our job is. We're just getting out-pushed by this Murky being able to bribe everything. And we don't have a specialist really to combat it. I'm always hot and bothered. Just kind of spreading our fire as much as we can. Oh, we're gonna throw this down. Just once again, so we can stand in some fire. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pop our Pyromania here. And we're gonna use our... Oh, God. Everything's getting interrupted. All the skills.
You want original or extra crispy? Keep the healing flowing.
The enemy is attacking our core.
Victory.
Hey, Orphea finally came out of our base, so she's wanting to help now. Probably because she doesn't want to be reported for AFK. She thought we were going to lose right there. We're going to head back here so that we can get back our mana, because we are low. And I mean, you know, damage taken, we're doing good. We've only died 2 times. It's just that Murky being able to pull all of the, just keep up the lane pressure is just destroying us. Killing us with camps.
Behold, the power gifted by the Titans.
Flamethrowers ready? I needed that.
The enemy is attacking our core.
Not much we can do here. It's probably getting close to the end. Now he's gonna try to sleep us, and of course he's gonna get it.
Power of my ancestors.
start everybody on fire, at least over there. Pop our Pyromania so we can heal a little bit more. Go ahead and throw down some oil. At least they won't chase us. Pop in here and get back our health. It's not really going to matter because we can't really do any kind of damage really to these people at this point. We want to focus on this catapult over here. Go ahead and light everything on fire over there. We're slept. Well, that's gonna be GG. Had we hit level 20, would have taken the upgrade to our bunker, which would have allowed our allies to throw oil spills from our bunker, which we could then light on fire. Once again, causing more fire, more slow, kind of all around. But that was Blaze. It was not the ideal matchup as far as what we were kind of going against, and I think that's like one of the big things, at least for when I play Blaze, because I am not, as you saw, I'm not amazing with him. I'm not making miracles happen here, but he really, for me, when I play him, he has a very specific role and place that I would play him in. And I just tend to find that most of the time when I am playing as him, I'm not fulfilling. I'm not doing that correctly, I guess. So looking at our stats wise, I mean, we did a considerable amount of siege damage. We led our team, but that's not really saying much because we didn't really have a team that had a lot of wave clear with us kind of in the first place. Our Orphea could have probably have done more had she apparently been alive. But we did an okay amount of hero damage. This is that hero damage with the sustain with the fire. We absorbed a lot of damage. So I mean, we did what we were supposed to as far as taking damage. So, and that's why I was saying he is a very sustainable tank with having the fire down and then kind of going into our talents. That's why we took that level 1 talent, was to get another shield that absorbed some damage, which did help us out, and it kind of helps us get more fire down by just kind of giving us the time there to do that. Level 4, we took Adhesive Petroleum, which allowed our oil spill to continue to slow targets when we ignited it. It was very useful for us getting away and really played well with our level 13 talent. But at level 7, we took a Grill and Kill, which is increased the damage of our oil that was lit on fire, plus it increased the duration of the oil that was on fire, allowing for, once again, more of that sustain. Because if the oil is down longer and on fire more, you can stand in it more, therefore more heals, and obviously the extra damage. At level 10, we took Bunker Drop. The other option is Combustion, which does an area of effect around Blaze that will do damage and slow enemies around him. The main reason why we didn't take that in this case was because the damage and stuff that they had coming out with Orpheus and Phoenix, they can just teleport out, or with Lucio, he's going to drop the beat. Really, either option probably would have been equally as viable, I think. Bunker Drop had more of an opportunity to help with, like, Orphea was using her ult, or or like we used it to basically nullify Phoenix's ult in several instances. And then level 13, Fuel Leak, so that whenever we used our charged ability, we left down a bunch of oil behind us, which is good for escapes, but also it kind of helps us, once again, just keep more oil out there, more fire, just keep, just kind of being a pyromaniac, as it were. Level 16, heal for 75% of the damage dealt by Pyromania. That helped us, once again, with our sustain a little bit when we would use our trade ability. And then, as I already said, kind of at level 20, I probably would have taken Fortified Bunker, which would allow our allies to throw down more oil as well. The other one would be Burn Notice, which is a stacking slow that you can do, and it does dots as well. That's a really good talent to take when you're going against other melee, a lot of like melee heroes, because you're able to kind of stack that damage on them. And obviously the slow as well. The only downside is that Blaze's basic attack speed is, I look at this skill very similar to Anna's level 20 upgrade, or her basic attack, in that it does a dot onto the targets, but she can increase her attack speed at the end to end up being like 100% faster, which allows her to keep those stacks up. Whereas with Blaze, you don't really necessarily get that, but you do get that slow. So there is that trade-off. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff. It will help me keep these videos going. And with that, guys, you have yourselves a great rest of your day. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more gaming content. It really helps me out. It doesn't cost me anything. Thank you again. Have a